Hello and welcome back to Friday Function. It's 2025, so I thought we'd do a second season, as it were, of the Friday Function videos and show you some of the new things that IFS Cloud has to offer. So let's start with the immediate one. As we log in, you can see IFS have moved some of these pieces around. Traditionally, most users will have a lobby as their homepage. Now we have the option for users to kind of build their own lobbies as part of their homepage, but also to see a few of these widgets. Before we get into that, I'll just show you as well, IFS have changed the recent screens and the way that bookmarks look. So obviously we still have our bookmarks down the left-hand side, but now if we click the bookmark icon, it will give us the bookmarks on a slightly larger panel, and it's a little easier to work with going into folders and seeing what it is that those bookmarks are. Additionally, the recent screens has been changed, so it's a list on the left-hand side rather than a fixed set of 6 recent screens. These also have little icons next to them that tell you whether or not you are looking at a lobby, at a record screen, an assistant, or an overview. So users can very quickly identify between an overview and a record screen without having to know that traditionally the overview screen has the S on the end. But let's get back to our home page. This is a new piece of functionality. It was introduced in 24R2, and this home page screen now is designed to be where most users will start their day. It allows users to add in lobby elements that they use on a more regular basis. So if they use lobby elements from a number of different lobbies within the application, they can very easily do that. But there's also a number of other widgets that we can add in here as well. So if I hit this edit button, you'll see I can then hit manage widgets, and I can have a welcome banner in there. I can have any notifications. So this is showing me any subscriptions or tasks that I've been sent, recent documents that I might have opened, any recent fault reports, and a few other options. And we can only assume that IFS will extend these and add more as they go on. So as you can see, I've now got a nice welcome banner at the top. I've got a document section which shows me the last 2 that I've looked at, and I've also got, you'll notice, these contact and account search widgets in here as well. So I can search for if I have a hunt here, let's see if we've got a contact called James. Great. Yep, I might be looking for a specific person. So let's say I'm looking for James Moore. That'll dial that down. And then I've got buttons here from a CRM perspective to create call activities, meetings, or go and see the details of those leads. But the really interesting bit here is the ability for users to put together all of their own lobby elements here. And obviously, these can all be taken from the standard IFS central lobbies, or they can use the ones that you have created for your business. So if I just hit our little cog here, I can see I've got my 5 that I'm using at the moment. I might choose to add lobby elements. And then this is the exact same list that you would see were you to start building up a lobby yourself. So I might be looking for a manufacturing element. So I'm going to put industry manufacturing. And I might choose to have, I want a new counter in here. And I'm going to put late shop orders in. I can then move that up and down depending on where I want that to show. So I might have my shop orders and then shop orders late and then the status. And IFS will format this based on what I want to see. I can also change the parameters on this. So I want to see company 11, site 103, and I might want to drill down to a work center or department or part number, and that will apply to any of my personal lobby elements that I'm using on this lobby. It doesn't affect the lobbies in the background. So if we hit apply here, luckily I've got no late shop orders, as is the case. But you can see I can also put links to other lobbies in here, just like I can on other aspects of the application. So if I click operational procurement, that takes me straight through to the operational procurement side. And then I can just use that as I would any other standard lobby. So yeah, 24R2, brand new IFS homepage, configurable by the user to be the things that they use on a regular basis and the things that they need access to. Nice, neat new functionality. Welcome back to Friday Function.